Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Let's analyze and watch together, folks. Let's start. That concrete mixer took a tumble to the side because its parking spot decided to pull a bit of a slant. It's like the ground wanted to play a game of, let's see who can lean the furthest. The perils of muddy roads during rain and overloaded trucks, a recipe for some serious wheel slip-in shenanigans. It's like Mother Nature's own slip and slide, but with trucks instead of inner tubes. That heavy loaded truck lost its momentum when the pickup truck stopped midway up the hill. The result? The truck started sliding backward and ended up taking an unexpected nap on its side. Always remember, folks, hills are for climbing, not for sliding. With that steep incline and heavy cargo, the brakes on those trucks might as well have been taking a siesta when the engines decided to call it quits halfway up the hill. That truck lost control and went careening into that concrete flower pot. Lucky break for the vehicle on the left though. That concrete mixer was really hauling when it took that corner. It's like it's auditioning for a Fast and Furious movie, but with a much less graceful exit planned. That truck had to back up to make room for the other vehicle on that narrow road, but it misjudged the maneuver and ended up taking a tumble into the ditch. It's like trying to parallel park in a hurry and ending up in a swimming pool instead of a parking spot. Well, it seems like the front of this truck's cargo box just got a big old fist bump right in the middle, leaving a hefty dent, and now it's making a run for it. When transporting heavy steel coils like these, a specialized trailer with proper securement features is a must to avoid mishaps like this one. Well, isn't this a fancy ballet of vehicles? The truck's going airborne while the car below gracefully glides underneath, like a synchronized dance routine. Looks like that container's on the verge of splitting in two, which is a recipe for disaster on the road. It's like playing a game of automotive Russian roulette. That truck just belched out a cloud of smoke like it's puffing on a cigar. Looks like it's trying to join the smoke signal club. That blue truck seems to have been sliced clean in half, like it stumbled into a laser beam straight out of a sci-fi movie. Looks like it's auditioning for the role of the world's first half truck. The world's saddest tires. They've seen more bumps and bruises than a clumsy toddler learning to walk. These tires deserve a sympathy card and a spa day. Looks like this road section has taken a deep dive into the ground. It's so low quality, it's practically doing limbo under the bar of expectations. That bright red truck didn't even get a chance to catch its breath after its impromptu dive into the sidewalk Grand Canyon. It was promptly whisked away to the scrapyard, where it can now spend its days telling tall tales of its dramatic descent to all the other retired metal warriors. And let's not forget the yellow truck. It managed to snap its rear axle clean off, probably from laughing too hard at the red truck's grand entrance. The red truck is teetering on the edge of the abyss like it's auditioning for an action movie cliffhanger scene. With all the weight shifting to the front cab, there's a real risk the front tires might just buckle under the pressure. It's like the truck's trying to pull off a headstand, but without the proper yoga training. All three of these trucks decided to have a little rendezvous and got themselves stuck in this muddy mess. It looks like this stubborn crane decided to balance one of its wheels on the guardrail. Guess it's trying to show off its tightrope walking skills. This puddle is so deep, it's practically swallowed the entire wheel. Looks like the truck is getting a free mud bath. There was a rock slide, and the unlucky victims were the blue truck and the excavator behind it. Luckily, no one was hurt. This is a colossal landslide, folks. We're talking about Mother Nature doing her version of a grand-scale makeover. If you try to whip a container truck around a corner like it's in a race, you might just end up with a container doing the limbo dance, tipping over to one side. That guy was giving it his all to keep that mini cargo truck upright, but let's face it, sometimes gravity just wants what it wants, and that truck is destined for a tumble. That pine tree got its revenge on the person who poked it by giving their car's side mirror a whack with a vengeance. Who knew trees could have such a keen sense of justice? The road was as slick as a seal's back, and that truck went on a wild slide. Luckily, it managed to avoid playing bumper cars with other vehicles. Talk about a close call. Looks like the driver of that truck wasn't paying attention to the fact that the pipe sticking out the back exceeded the truck's height limit. Well, there goes that extra headroom they were hoping for. That little car was feeling ambitious, trying to pass the truck, only to meet its demise as the truck bulldozed it away. Thankfully, it narrowly missed causing a chain reaction with other cars on the highway. Looks like that guy forgot to pull the handbrake when he stopped at the top of that hill, and his car decided to go on a solo joyride. Thank goodness for that tree, stepping in to play guardian angel and keeping the car from wandering too far. When loading up cargo on those trucks, it's best to secure everything tightly to avoid a highway dance party like this. Let's talk about resilience. That white car got smashed up at the back, but is still chugging along, thanks to its front engine. It's like the car version of a mullet business in the front, party in the back. That pickup truck's rear bed comes with a hefty iron bar, which besides being quite the eyesore, poses a serious hazard to anyone in its vicinity. This behemoth of a truck is getting a royal escort courtesy of a massive D11 bulldozer. It's like the heavyweight champion being escorted by his bouncer. That black car just couldn't resist trying to make that turn, even though it was clearly a no-go zone. That mighty wheel loader finally met its match at that river bend and got itself stuck right in the middle of the stream. Looks like it bit off more than it could chew. Capping off today's video with a golden nugget of wisdom: slow and steady wins the race, especially when it's raining cats and dogs. This goes double for navigating those treacherous dirt roads, especially when hauling hefty cargo. Always keep your eyes peeled, folks, and drive safe to ensure smooth sailing on the roads ahead. Picture this: you're behind the wheel of a heavy-duty truck, navigating through a maze of muddy tracks, with rain pouring down like it's trying to wash away the world. Your cargo, a behemoth of steel or concrete, sits snugly in the back, adding to the challenge of keeping control. In moments like these, it's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about mastering the delicate dance between man, machine, and nature. Every turn of the wheel is a calculated move, every decision a matter of life and limb. So what's the secret to survival? It's simple, really slow down, breathe, and embrace the art of cautious driving. Sure, you might arrive a few minutes later than planned, but isn't that a small price to pay for safety? Keep your eyes on the road, scan the surroundings like a hawk, and be prepared for anything that might come your way. And above all, never underestimate the power of patience. After all, in the battle between man and Mother Nature, it's the tortoise who wins the race. So let's make a pact, shall we? The next time we find ourselves behind the wheel on a rainy day navigating those unforgiving dirt roads, let's heed the call of caution. Let's drive like our lives depend on it, because in truth they just might.
Смотри. А первый на пониженный нормально он пойдет.
Отчаянный.
Здесь выше будет. Не, хуйня, он прошел так. Сейчас вот там вот только еще. В одном месте. Сейчас вот здесь надо уходить на эту сторону. На правую надо уходить.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like, and if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.
Сюда направо. Направо вот.